Good morning, YouTube. I finally made a little coffee and let's spend the weekend together. My name is Kiki and I do random ass shit on YouTube. I don't know what I do. My one daughter had a sleepover, another one had a friend for a sleepover. So I gave them my bedroom and I slept in one of my daughter's rooms. But today I actually gonna sit down and have my coffee and read a little bit of Frida McFadden book today while the kids are playing outside with my kitchen. There they are. They're playing outside. They are crazy. It's cold. On the other news, the laundry is on and the aircon is on because it's Momo. The cat needs to chill. The aircon is on. I'm not doing any major renovations today. However, we are building a cat tower. So I got this big, it's huge tube from a carpet shop in town. And it's really hard, and I saw it on YouTube, somebody did it, and you wrap it with straw, and then I have to find a spot where I want to put it here behind the door frame, or whether I want to put it here with actually I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that is a project for today. And then there's obviously laundry, and I want to clean the kitchen. There's a few things that I need to tick off my list. So keeping up with the house, still doing house stuff, but just not major renovations at this point. But then again, I'm very moody with my to-do list. So if eventually I'm like, I'm going to build a window, maybe I'm going to build a window. Reading Frida McFadden, The Surrogate Mother. And I think they got scammed with something, and I only have, I think, like 100 pages left, so we're nearly there. Right, let's read. I haven't been this excited about Frida book for a little while. She's been a bit of a miss for me lately, but I still like the stories. But this one, I'm on chapter 38, and to be honest, did not see that coming. I'm impressed. Okay, a quick little update on The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden. I really enjoyed this one. Thank God. This is buttoned. Oh, it's a picture. Cool. I really enjoyed this one. I thought there was a nice plot twist. Actually, two little plot twists that came together and made the story make sense. I didn't think, however, there was another bad guy. It turns out that, again, things went a little bit different. So the couple can't have kids, so they had someone that changed their mind. They were going to be a surrogate for them, and they were quite discouraged and wanted to adopt. But then there was a lady that offered to be a surrogate mother. That's all I'm gonna leave it at because I don't want to give it away. This book is quite thin. I think the story is only 250 pages, and I'm not mad about it because usually, yes, 250. Some stories are so overstretched. I think this was actually the perfect amount. It wasn't too many like unnecessary details. It was a Frida book. Finally, this felt like a Frida McFadden book. Her writing is a little bit different though. I don't know, it just I felt a bit more stretched out. She writes kind of blocky and very easy to understand. These sentences felt a lot longer, and paragraphs a lot longer, even chapters a little bit longer. Her chapters are usually like 2-3 pages, so I don't know if she made them longer because the book is shorter. I don't know, but it just felt a little bit different, but still Frida vibes though. I'll give this a 4-star. I haven't given a 4-star of Frida's for quite some time, so a good 4-star to read on the weekend. Quick little thriller. I'm gonna put that down, and then I'm gonna go check in with my to-do list. It is a beautiful day outside. I lay down with some Gilmore Girls, and I think I'm gonna get some construction and rubbish from the backyard and take it to the dump in town, and clear off the back area and a little undercover area. The girls want to play outside in the kitchen, so in order for me to pull that out, the play kitchen, I actually have to clean up the area. So it looks like we're going to do some work. First, we're going to go get some black coffee from Macca's. And then I need to get some string to make a cat tower. Yes. Beautiful day, stunning day. Taking a walk, and you could see I am a little bit flat this morning. It's that time of the month, first of all. Second of all, we are just having that day of healing that we all don't like, where you're just angry, resentful, and everything seems unfair, and you kind of like okay, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna take accountability for how I'm feeling today, but I'm feeling, and nothing really happened. It's just I am feeling very frustrated because a lot of other women in my position would have went so hardcore, and I chose not to. I chose to just leave the situation and find peace rather than just keep fighting, you know what I mean? And I'm finding that sometimes I struggle because now I'm in a bit more of a pickle position, I guess, where if I took the not so nice way, I probably wouldn't have been struggling as much. But I also have respect for other human beings, even though they might have not been so kind to me. I do still have the understanding that they worked hard for, look at this beautiful sky, they worked hard for their earnings, and you know, my current struggle is not going to be forever. So I'm just really frustrated. You know, when you hear other people complain about something, you're like, dang, you have it so good, but you don't say anything. That's me, and just mixed emotions today, and yeah. All the rubbish is cleared out, and my kids actually did a little mud kitchen situation here. So they put their little fake kitchen here, and they have all this little pots and plates and stuff, and they put a mat down. So this is a little play area they've made for the time being. Okay, I have some time before work, so I'm gonna lay down and do a little bit of reading. And come on, we're reading Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Dozy, what are you reading, girl? Just show me your book. This book. Ooh, nice. So we're gonna do some little reading before we have to go to work. Hey guys, I know I look crazy. It's crazy. I feel like I need a holiday, but I don't want a holiday. I feel like I just need a couple of days at home, peacefully renovating and reading. Get paid for it. That would be lovely. But I decided to put a few plants on the windows because they started to get a little bit sad. So one of the goals is actually I'm gonna put a shelf over the window, and I'm gonna put my hanging plants down, and that would look super cute. But we're having a cup of coffee. I just got up. It was such a weird night. It was cold, but I was sweating. It was very humid, and it was a little bit rainy as well. I'm just gonna put it under my shelf here. And my hair looks like this, which is the reality and the truth. So it is a new day. We're gonna get the kids ready and head off to work, but I don't have anybody until 10 o'clock today. So I would like to bring the focus on myself, and we're gonna have a workout and then go for a walk, and then hopefully, oh, my shoulders are sick. Oh my God. Right. And hopefully, I found a little seed, little capsicum seed. Random. What the? Okay. Anyways. Right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Literally just walked out, and then you could just see the clouds creeping in, and it's raining. Okay, I guess we're not walking now. That's good to know. All right, let's go back. Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, so we're back. It's raining. I couldn't even run because I have tendonitis in my knee, and due to sprained ankle. That's the whole, when we went camping, we were hiking and I slipped on a honky nut and sprained my ankle, and it went all the way up to my knee. So now we're wet. So change of plans. I had to go to the bank today anyways. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get food and then go to the bank instead. And then I do have a little gap in the day, and hoping that it's going to be sunny then. God, that time of the month is just so hard to work with. Yes, okay, I've got some greens powder in here. Just gonna put you here with me, and I think I will mix that up. It's not gonna do anything, but I don't like drinking tap water, so at least we get some cold boiled water instead. Just gonna take this. Take a spoon. Pop it in there. Let's do 2. Can't go wrong with 2. Just doing anything in my power to help elevate my mood. Oh man, sometimes being a girl, you just can't help it. It just, everything just seems that little bit harder today. And is your mood depends on your, when your weather on the weather? Mine does. When it's like so miserable or like up and down. Let's get it. Let this magical potion work. I've got my keys. Let's check because I locked myself out a few times, y'all. Got the keys. Got the phone. All right, let's go get stuff done. This weather is playing with my feelings. It's sunny again. And I don't have time to go to the bank. I only had time to go to the shops. So this is crazy. My lunch cost me, not even lunch, this is like breakfast. Cost me 20 bucks. All I got is plain black coffee, a pack of strawberries, a pack of ham, and some Gouda cheese. I'm gonna wrap this 2 together, have some strawberries, color it down with some coffee. Oh, and I got a gum. Pack of gum. 20 bucks. This is crazy. And I'm just feeling so frustrated and emotional today for like, I have no reason to be. I have no idea what's going on. But then again, time of the month, yes, but it's just, maybe because I haven't eaten properly this morning as well. That might be it. So what I like to do, I like to take my cheese, wrap some ham in it. There. Protein snack. It's not cry. This is so annoying. This is literally 10 minutes difference. Like, now it's beautiful and sunny. And that's why I thought, let's go for a walk because I need to go to the bank and I don't think I'll be able to go for a walk today. So we're gonna squeeze. Oh my god, my skin. Y'all, I don't know what to do with my skin. I don't know. Just tired. Okay, we are finally home. I feel like this is a bit of a boring video because all I'm doing is literally just talking to you guys, but I've managed to wash my cat, change the cat litter and give him some fresh food. I finished my classes for the evening and we're just making some pie in the oven, and we have some leftover fresh veggies that we chopped up the night before, which is awesome. My daughter's in gymnastics at the moment, so we do have some spare time. So I'm just catching up with some book work for work, and we are going to have a shower and have a little bit of reading, I'm hoping, or watch Gilmore Girls, to be honest. Now, I want to give you a little bit of update on Bride. Like, what a weird book from Ali Hazelwood, isn't it? Like, what a different book compared to everything else that she made. Hey, Momo. Hey, Momo. Come on, Momo. Doesn't like me right now. Come, Momo. Come, you're still a little bit wet. Oh, you needed a good wash. See what I mean about the floors, you guys? So they're not dirty. They're actually clean, but this jar has been worn out. So I actually want to stain it black. gonna stain it black. I can't wait to paint the trims, paint this green door, but it's all work in progress. Not only that, you need time, which I don't have a problem with time. It's cha-ching that's holding us back, isn't it? But we love it here. The renovations are on their way. I think I will be catching up with my ceiling perhaps this weekend, like I said before, and don't really have much else to do. Have you? You hit me in the face.
How rude! I thought we were friends.
Hey, bestie. I have food right here. Oh, Mama, will you finish? So I'm running out of groceries. So I made some Sims, some cheesy bread, but also starting to make some banana bread muffins. So hopefully I'll be able to make these in 20 minutes. Okay, boxes, sorting out some picture frames. There's some more boxes, some campaign stuff. There's board games, rubbish, some more boxes. And this is, oh my gosh, my daughter's room that needs the window fixing and needs the paint and needs the work on the floors. Mama, what are you doing? So I just wanted to give you a preview of before. We use it as storage because we don't have a shed. So I actually started pulling things out right now and kind of moving them outside and actually... Why are you licking the flour? Momo, what are you doing? Don't lick the flour. Oh my god. So yeah, so I'm sorting through that so that way when we put things out in storage, they're actually properly been placed in the right area. But you know when you start like that and then you kind of get carried away. The thing that's going to be a problem is the house came with this massive cupboard. And it's heavy, and it's really heavy. It's all made out of jarrah. And I store my building equipment in there. So my drills and saw, and you can see like my sander over there, and some silicone and gut fillers and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see where I'm going to put that. And also at the very bottom over there is where I put extra like mixers and all that, because my kitchen is super tiny and I have no space. So that's why I'm trying to free up some of the containers so I can just put that stuff there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to part with it and just, you know, just say goodbye or find proper ways to put it, because I don't have much storage space, like I said. So that is what I'm working on now. The house is a mess. You can see it's just a mess, but it's part of renovations and part of moving, and I can't wait to feel that and paint that. And she's gonna have a super cute room. Right now it looks scary, but it will be so cute. I'm excited. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I've cleaned out most of the stuff, so we just got this and these things going in the shed, and the window people coming next week to fix that situation. We're keeping the cabinet. We're actually gonna restore it, and my daughter said she actually really likes the cabinet, so we're gonna fix that up and restore it, and yeah, get on to some work. Okay, so we have a little update here. So a little bit more tidied up. I just dusted off the ceiling. I know there's a massive gap over here, so we're gonna have to with trying to feel that, because there's actually a wire sticking out as well. So first things first though, I'm gonna paint it. We're gonna paint it, and then we'll probably gap fill it and then do little touch ups after. That's what it looked like with one coat. Two coats. I scraped off some wallpaper as well that was loose. So we're just gonna finish that and then dry it and see if we are good with two coats or if we need an extra layer. Hi guys, it's a few days later and I just wanted to give you a quick little update on the things that happened and didn't happen. So I've started sanding the floors with a tiny little belt sander, and this is what we've managed to get. Like, this is the whole side of the room, and that little chunk took me a battery and then another battery and one roll of the sandpaper for that guy. That's when I drew the line and realized that my self-efficient cheap way ain't gonna work today. So I went to and hired a drum sander. I got some sandpaper, different grids, and I have it for 24 hours. So try and smash out this room in 24 hours, and we ended up going shopping after. So I've actually running a little bit late with my schedule, and the sun's going down and I can hardly see shit. So on the plus side, I wanted to show you something cute I got from Kmart. Okay, so they have really nice towel packs. So I've got this sage towel pack. This is so cute, and then these are the other two. It's really cute, but the cutest part, I saw it, I didn't even hesitate. I got this little picture. Look how cute it is. Oh my god, I love this picture of the lemons, the cherries, the strawberries. This is totally me. I love this so much. So I actually decided to put it in a little corner here. And what I'm actually gonna do, because right now, remember, these are temporary, so I actually have a little basket of springs, and then I have this container of different sprays. So maybe we can do that. I was gonna put the whisker, but it's actually really deep, so you can't even see the whisker. So I think I might actually put something at the bottom to elevate it so I can put the rest of the stuff up. But I've got this guy, and then this guy, and then the whisker, and then like a spatula. I should have brand new ones that I got. So yeah, so I've got that, and thought that was super cute. That wasn't planned, but we got it anyway. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna sip some coffee and we're gonna get on this room. And another thing, so my daughter decided to keep this cabinet, and it's got this old school little lock. So right now, oh my gosh, right now I'm just storing my tools in there. So we're gonna actually clear this up and we're gonna repaint it lavender and white, or other way. I think this one's this white and this lavender, and we're gonna reuse it and put it back where it was. You can see people actually painted around it previously, so you actually can see the outline. So I'm gonna paint the skirting boards all white. And oh, by the way, I didn't show you, you can't really see it, the light kind of gone, but the lavender is on. I'll show. Oh, I can't really remember. The walls are metal, so I actually had to paint over it. No, you can't see it. I'll show you next time when the sun is up. It's actually so cute and beautiful. And this one is called Angel Kiss. So cute. Oh, for those of you who don't know, Bunnings has an atlas, a paint atlas. I had no idea. So it's a book with like gazillion color charts. So if you can't find your color on those color sample walls, you can actually go behind the paint counter and ask them for a color atlas. And then because my lavender, I was stuck between the two. One was too light, one was too dark. So in the atlas, we found this perfect color. Maybe you'll be able to see it a little bit this way. No, it still doesn't look. Oh, it just doesn't know. I'll show you. Yeah, no, hold on. What if I do dark? No. What if I do bright? No. Never mind. So, yeah, so if you're unsure, ask them for a color atlas. I found the peachy pink color that I want for my room. It's so cute. Yeah, so a little hit. So anyways, I'm gonna get started. Alright, a little update. That's the first coat with 60 or 80. I know it looks bad, a little bit uneven, because the floors are wonky. So my floors are not straight. But this is what it was before. And this is what it is at the moment. So I changed the sheet and we're gonna go over this again. Okay, I've showered because I was covered in dust and a little ketchup. So let's discuss. It's a lot of work. I want to give a clap to floor restoration people. It is a lot of work, and you gotta like, lucky that I know the technique for lifting heavy things, because that edge sander is not light. And I think the guy gave me the wrong discs, because that room is almost 4x4 meters, and I went through 4 discs and I haven't even done half of the room edges. Like, it just burnt out like there's no tomorrow. So, and I didn't have options like the levels for like to go faster or slow or whatever. So to be honest, I think like I actually had to like lift it off the ground and not let it apply as much pressure for it to last a little bit more, because it's literally like not even a meter and the disc burnt out. So I think he gave me the wrong discs maybe, but lucky I had my own small belt sander and a little corner sander. So I ended up going around, but the belt sander burns the battery so quick. So I actually have 2 batteries, so I only got to do some work. And then I went with the little corner sander into the corners and crevices, but it's not powerful enough to get completely off. And it just got very dusty in the room because, hello, it's over 100-year-old house. They actually bolted the windows in over there, so I couldn't even open the window. And I was like, okay, I've had enough. I literally jumped in the shower, rinsed myself off, reset, let the dust settle down overnight. Tomorrow I'm going to get in with a mop and very lightly, not wet, not too wet mop, and just collect the dust, and then go away, let it dry, come back and see how it looks. Also, I'm not too fast because I'm not like selling the house or anything like that. So I'm purely doing the renovations to kind of freshen up the space for my daughter. And then maybe down the line, I might restain it. So we're not staining it black anymore because the kids said they don't want it. So we're just going to stick with the original jarrah wood. If it was black stain, it would have been so much easier to manage, but we're not doing that. So Oh, and look, I decorated my little cup. How cute is this little corner now? Isn't it just so cute? So adorable. So if I didn't have those tools, it would have been very frustrating because I wouldn't be able to complete the job. So I had to go around and point the little corner bit for around the oh, look, like mac and cheese, and that's exactly what we are cooking up today. Let me just turn it down a bit. Let it just boil. And what was I saying? But yeah, if I didn't have those tools, I probably would have been screwed. I would have had to go and hire the center for longer and, you know, all of that stuff. So just be prepared. If you're not prepared to put in the labor, and if you don't have the tools to do the work, you might just have to either purchase them and be very patient, or you might have to just get somebody in to do it. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? And then I'm like, do you know what, for my house to get all the floors down is gonna be at least $6,000. Is that, yeah, this is crazy. Like, my god. Okay, so anyways, I was gonna show you a book I bought as well, but I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. I'm gonna actually recover. I'm gonna stop blabbing. I'm gonna go and rest up and get some sleep, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna mop up and I'll show you the update, and hopefully I'll be able to put the polyurethane, something like that, the clear coat over the floors and let them start curing, because then we have a window guy coming in 5 days later to fix the window too. Good morning. The next day. Oh my god. Having a cup of coffee. And we're reading. There have been change of plans to what I want to do to the floors as well. I am not putting polyurethane. I'm not putting that anymore. After doing further research, I decided to put some tung oil on. So we're gonna exchange the tin, and we're gonna hydrate the floors within it, and it's gonna create natural sealer. So we're putting chemicals and staying away from them for a while. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. Alright, so this is the floor. It's not perfect, but that's the best that we could do. Let's pop the oil on. Loving it already. Look at it, shows the texture of the wood. Perfect.
How many can I do in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26. Oh.
Are you dizzy yet?
No. I'm not dizzy. Okay. It's like the world is going sideways, right?
That's called dizzy.
I'm standing up, right? Not upside down, right?
Okay, I'm gonna add the video here, and the part 2.
Do my part 2.
Oh god. and the part 2 for the floor update, so it needs another coat or 2. And then I need to wash the floors, so I'm gonna keep going with that room, but we'll make it into a different video. We're gonna leave it at that. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna read a book, and peace out.
Peace out, besties. I love y'all.